again, China, what's going on with it on the radar?
China is in big trouble. Mr. Fromm, before he ever died, used the expression, he said, China is the big one. Watch China more than North and South Korea. Watch China more than Israel in the Middle East. He said, watch China. This is where the action's going to come from. China is in drastic trouble. They have riots. Can you imagine Walmart or Target without any product on the shelf marked made in China? Folks, you had better take notice to what Mr. Fromm told me back a year and a half ago before he ever died. China has already said we'll allow our currency to float from 0.5 to 1. This was on April the 14th of 2012. Anytime they want to, they can double the price of every product in Walmart and Target marked made in China. You better pay attention to what China is doing. Again, the Middle East. You've never seen such chaos. I've given the next nations that are going to be taken over. You know what happened in Egypt, then in Libya, and now, of course, the Muslim Brotherhood will be given all of these. This is where Mr. Obama comes in relationship to where he double-crossed the elite because he wanted to cross. He did not want the cross-country Canadian pipeline. His elite friends.
So there's truth to that they have the deal to only buy the oil from the Arabs if they keep buying the dollar. Obama's keeping the old Kissinger deal. And you said this a couple years ago that this would happen, and it has started. And so there is a fight. You're saying he really is double-crossing the West with the Arabs.
He positively has double-crossed them, and this was the way that my elite friend put it one day. He was so angry on the telephone, and we were talking about the cross-Canada pipeline and the American production of oil, and he sent me some emails on it. He said, Chaplain, I'm using his exact words, he said, he's a Muslim. And I said, what are you talking about? He said, in favor of his Muslim Brotherhood friends, he canceled out on the cross-Canada pipeline and double-crossed us, and he said he can't get by with this. Folks, this is more...
Yeah, but see, that's the larger globalist plan. They're going to double-cross the old American elite. By old, I mean people that still think it's a global empire, but that we run it for China and the Middle East, and they're all going to get allied. I'm telling you, the globalists are going to destroy this country. This is larger than that. Let's go to phone calls as promised. Lindsey, we've got to get you back up sometime this week for another hour. We'll talk during the break about